Alright, so this is my reaction to episode 5 of the Yuri Horror Roll Over and Die. Let us get started. Oh yeah, it's Milkit's opening up. It's definitely not Flum. There's just thick stream of blood everywhere. You know, there's all this mess and blood everywhere. Wow, they're really out here just killing the... Anyways, there's all this fucking shit that happened and the candle didn't even set the whole place on fire. Wow, that candle still has not lit this whole cabin on fire yet. What are you scared for, bro? Like, you brought yourself in this situation. Also, I love that they couldn't even show Flum at least, like, cutting him in half. They couldn't even show a cut on that guy. It was just a little blood sport. How long was that time when those guys came into the house versus when Sara and Flum were... Because, like, those guys broke down the... You know, they broke the rocks and everything, and then they went back. I would assume they immediately went back to where Milkit was. Unless they were resting for, like, I don't know, 30 minutes to an hour. And then they were like, alright, I think we're gonna go in and, you know, potentially SA her. Oh, shit! Chop his leg off then. Ah, that's where Sara was. Exactly! Chop his hands off! Motherfucker, you think your hands could actually reach her neck right now? Like, what are you... What? And also, Flum can regenerate, so it doesn't really... Also, what Flum said. Hey, a neck for a neck. She just said like she said that like she had just had a good meal. I mean, Flum's got a point. Whoa, whoa, these are cursed equipment you've got that you're just dropping. Hello? Flum, what if somebody pick it up? Well, I guess they have to equip it. Oh, your poor dress is all ripped out. Yeah. How'd she turn around that fast? You guys were sitting on a bed. Oh, there's the other slave scar. I say the other, I'm talking about Flum. Maybe they do just put it on their face, huh? Well, Flum, you can start by not putting her in a maid outfit. Oh, it's alright, Milkit. One of these days, your heart will grow 3 times bigger or whatever. I don't know, I think she can pray for them to go to hell. It's alright. She got the little cute patches. For the tear. You know, in terms of one that are truly evil, you're looking at, like... You're, like, looking at the two who were only 6 years apart. Well, Sara's 10, so that means Flum is 16. Anyway, so I was saying, Sara, you're looking at 2 girls who were slaves. Ah, Linus. I finally remember the guy's name. Oh, goddamn, she's got butterfingers. How about we teleport everybody but G now, huh? I got rid of the distraction. Maybe it was a distraction for your ass, like... Wait, where's Eterna? Did she leave already? What are you guys, dungeon crawling? Maria can't do much, she's just a healer after all. About those who left us.
フラムちゃんのステータスを見たときは驚いたな。神様もミスすることがあるんだなって。
ミスなどしませんよ、オリジン様は。
ミスじゃないなら、フラムちゃんはパーティーに必要な役割を担ってたってこと。
Yeah, I mean, she's gone, and look where it is now. Linus, use your brain. And then Maria's just like, oh, only God knows. Oh, shit. What, y'all just LARPers?
街を壊すのはあんま気乗りしないんだけどな。
仕方ありません。私たちが戦いを望んでいないということを人間に理解してもらうためです。
By destroying their town? Hmm?
分かり合うことなんてできないと思ってたわ。それより見て。
その花。
It's like when you take out your picture, your gallery, and you got the wrong picture.
でも彼女珍しい力を持っているみたい。
Ice cream. Oh shit. Maybe if we had like a different color filter on, the food would look a lot better for me. Understandable. So they can keep an eye on Flum. But then here's Jean just literally just taking her off. The hero's party near the seal. That's what the... I think that was one of the interlude chapters. You a journalist? Or are you just... little sister? Oh, and also a journalist. Don't mind the symbol next to my cheek. Oh my god, she ate that whole piece of cake. Who would have thought? The church's got a weed dealer. That would really suck if it wasn't the flower. Oh my god. One house, please. Goddamn, dude, can't relate. Getting a house in this economy? They just recently cleaned it up for you. What are you gonna do if it was something, if it was a person, Milkit? What were you gonna do? Ah, Eterna. Virgin maid. Yeah, you tell him, Eterna. It wasn't all that bad. Wow, you were also wow, she was doing a side quest too while she was out. Well, Milkit, you just need to get out in the sun for a while. God, look at that skin. The Yuri universe. Why they keep showing this so much? Where was the narrator telling me this is when her heart grew 3 times that's her size, you know? In this episode, we got the whole, you know, almost potential essay of Milkit, because, of course. And then, and just, Flum just straight out being like, I'm gonna murder all of these motherfuckers, you know? They are just evil scum of the world. They don't deserve to live. Because, let's be honest, even if they got punished, right? Go to get punished. they probably would have just gotten bailed out, or when they get out, they just go right back to Dean. So like, you know. Oh, eventually we're gonna have Eterna. Well, no, there she is. Eterna's there. We have one more seat to fill, it looks like. Yeah, we got a house now. And I guess Eterna has just been living in this house. She's just been squatting in this house. Is that what's going on with Eterna? Perhaps. Alright, let's see what's the, An ordinary life? Goddamn, we're already there. Well, if she's getting an ordinary life, she's gonna have to fight for it. I will say, in the scene of Flum just, straight up just putting her neck against the knife just to really show that guy that, like, yeah, you think you're fucking threatening me? And you think your threat will work? And I still love that dude. It's like, she's got this giant fucking giant sword on you right now, and he's just over here like, I got a knife on you. What are you gonna do now? Like, what? My guy, what are you doing? Very badass of Flum to just straight up, again, take the knife in her throat because she knows she's just going to regenerate. Although you see that her eyes kind of fade out during that moment. But she just does that just so she can just, like, slice his neck with her sword. What a badass scene, dude. But again, with these scenes, it kind of is just, in the darkness, as per usual, with, like, supposed gory or fight scenes. It's just in the darkness, and then like the blood sprays that comes out of her neck is very funny. doesn't really show you anything, but it's just the Japanese you sliced my neck, blah! Just blood everywhere. In terms of what Sara wants, right? She wants to see the good in people, she wants to see redemption, she wants to see the bad guys be punished for their crimes, because again, hopefully that punishment will lead to redemption and all that. Sara's mindset is typically the mindset of I was gonna say a shonen protagonist for some reason, but you know, I mean, yes. I mean, here's one that I have in mind right now, it's Irma. Irma really be out here like, I know you're a terrorist and all that, but I still want you to come back and join the club, you know? Or it's like a fucking Naruto Sasuke shit. Like, Sasuke does all this fucking shit, Naruto's just like, Sasuke, I just want you to return to the Leaf Village, you know? So, it's always nice to have characters who aren't, if we're to say, like, superhero people, right? It's nice to always have characters who are anti-heroes, or characters who are much more neutral in terms of their morals. And here is Flum telling Sara that no. Some bad guys, they just don't learn. And the only way that we can do the only thing we can do for these dudes is to just kill them. Get them out of the way, you know, because you can punish them and all that, but they're just going to go back out and commit more crimes. They're going to hurt more people. So, good shit, you know? Good shit. And Dean's not gonna like that, you know? He sent out 2 goons, and now they're gone. They're fucking dead and all that jazz, so we'll just have to see what, I mean, doesn't Dean... I was gonna say, doesn't he run the West District? Technically, he runs the mercenary guild in the West District. But I would assume he has a lot of influence outside of that, around the West District. And also, I think it's the West District? Is it the West District? That is the poorest of all? Anyways. Whatever. But we had a little bit of the interlude between the demons who are talking to each other, and they're just over here like, hula mao, who would have thought that the demon chiefs are actually all just childhood friends? We're really, you know, the demons out here are just like, yeah, we really don't want to have war, and by telling the humans, how we tell the humans that we don't want war is by burning their villages. Nobody dies, of course, but we're burning their fucking villages. Meanwhile, I guess if we're on the idea that, if Sara's family was actually taken out and her whole town was taken out by Origin, so then they can just get rid of that religion that Sara was in, Sara's family was in, and then recruit Sara into the religion of Origin. right? If they did that, doesn't that mean that Origin is just like, well, now the demons are burning the town? Well, I guess I could just disguise that as the demons are burning the town, as I send out my men to burn the fucking town. Specifically the towns that are worshipping other religion. And as we've learned from Welsi, the Origin wants to monopolize medicine. Yes, somewhere around there, and they have a dealer. They've got a dealer dealing herbs for the church. I do enjoy that the demons are just having a nice, luxurious dinner while they're chatting about all of this. I just wished we had a better color palette for the demons, just so I can see the food in a much better light. But we're here with the demons and all that. It started out black and white, and then once it cuts into dinner time, I suppose, it gets a little bit lighter, but there's still this muted palette on the demons right now, which, in a way, I do enjoy. And then we have the heroes party, where it seems like they're trying to do something. I think we saw the heroes party first, but we saw the heroes party. Cyril is not doing great. Jean is pissed off that why it ain't things doing well when he got rid of the distraction, aka Flum. And we get to see a little nice conversation between Linus and Maria. I finally remember the name of the archer, and now it's kind of stuck in my head because, the name Linus is just literally LTT, the YouTube channel, so that's all I have in my head right now. Fucking Linus is just out here like, I can't believe Flum's stats were all 0. That was pretty crazy, but it shows me that even God can make a mistake. And Maria, of course the devotee, is like, oh, God doesn't make a mistake! This is all part of his plan! And Linus like, well, if that's all part of his plan, what do you think Flum was good for in the party? Like, Linus, what the fuck? This is a conversation between a fucking dumbass and an ignorant religious person. Because Maria is just like, only God knows. Like, oh my god, y'all are just... y'all are just... But we've seen that party that Eterna wasn't there, because after the last episode, I believe, with Eterna, with Jean talking shit to Eterna, Eterna's just like, I'm out of here. Peace. See you later. She's like, I'm gone. Goodbye. But because Eterna left, and Flum gets a new house, and I guess, again, Eterna has just been squatting in this house for a while now, Eterna and Flum finally meet each other, and Flum finally realizes that, oh my god, my whole party actually doesn't hate me, except for Maria and Linus, probably, because, and also Cyril, because, they're neutral, and they're I was gonna say they're limp bitches for some reason. Again, Cyril, absolutely useless, because she can't fucking stand up for herself, and also she's depressed as all hell. And, Linus is, from what we see, just fucking dumb, and Maria is just a religious fanatic, and she just wants to get rid of demons, so, like, all she has in her head is, we gotta get rid of demons. So, all three of them, absolutely useless. And so the fact that Jean just goes and does that shit, because technically there's two people on Flum's side, and that is Gaudio and Eterna. Those are the two people who are actually very kind to her. Yeah, Eterna tells Flum that she didn't know about this, and I do love Eterna's reaction to Flum, and to her seeing that, oh, Jean fucking did this? He lied to us. He told us that you returned to your village. And just her cursing out Jean, calling him a virgin. Goodness gracious, dude. Chef's kiss, dude. Chef's kiss. But, Milkit is going to... Oh, shit, I totally forgot to talk about Milkit, too, just because she's so much of a milk toast that I'm just like... That being said, that's not an insult to milk toast, by the way. I do like milk toast. It's just that it's, For Milkit, she is trying to learn in the world, because we can kind of assume that most of her life, or perhaps all of her life, that she's known, she has been a slave, and we saw that she had like 3 different masters before she met Flum, and so she doesn't exactly have the idea of what being a human is, because slaves are not human. They are just, they're third-rate citizens, or even fifth-rate citizens at this point. So she doesn't really understand. And we can see she doesn't really have too much emotions. We have Flum, who goes in and shows, oh my god, she actually cares about Milkit and all that. And Milkit's like, oh my god, my master actually cares about me. I don't understand I don't know what to feel about this. What? And so we've got we've got that whole spiel, and then we've got Flum has told Milkit before, if we see Eterna can make a medicine to heal your mustardo toxin, but whatever, mustard toxin. And then here we are meeting Eterna, and Eterna's just like, yeah, it'll take about 3 hours, and toxin's not gonna go away immediately, but it will eventually disappear on her face. And Milkit's just like, it doesn't even matter if the toxin is gone. I'm filthy inside and out. And we see why she says that, because of her previous master, who tells her exactly that. But we also saw in the other flashback to her master with the same lady who tells her that she is filthy inside out, that lady's just like, how dare you be beautiful? So I don't know, Milkit, maybe she was just jealous or something. Because of that, she feels like she's unworthy, and again, she is ugly and filthy from the inside out, and we just have to, and Flum just really have to be here and be like, don't, no, girl, you think my feelings for you are shallow? And ironically, I'm not using that word right, but funny enough, when she said that, in my head, I was just like, yes? Yes? Maybe? I didn't want to say it aloud during the reaction, though. But we had all that moment, and this is just, these are just moments from Milkit as she is learning how to become a human again. Learning how to, I don't know, maybe emote. Feel something inside her dead, cold heart. Who knows? I will say, I mentioned this during my Patreon useless intro, but I was talking to somebody about the light novel, and they made me realize that, they made me remember, and also realize, that the whole spiral thing, the first time we saw it was supposed to be with the orc in the lab and all that, not with the werewolf, because with the werewolf, Flum was supposed to be fighting a griffin, which is a class C instead of a class D type monster, and that was supposed to be the big achievement for Flum, is that she took down this griffin. But I guess the anime, I don't know if that is part of the manga, but I can't remember, because I don't remember anything from the manga, to which, by the way, I did look into my my bookshelf, and I saw that I actually have volume 1 to 3 of the manga, and I'm just like, wow, I have the manga in here, and I don't remember any of it. I'm not sure if that is part of the manga retelling point, but in the light novel, she did fight a griffin, and again, that's supposed to be the big achievement, and so the anime perhaps just really wanted to showcase to you the whole spiral thing to try to catch the audience attention, particularly the people who haven't read the manga, anime watcher only. So, like, maybe they're trying to catch their attention early, just to see if they can continue to get these people to continue watching. Who knows? But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. And that's it. Goodbye!